All right, had some unexpected extra time in tonight's stream, so we are going to put some time into Dragon Age Origins. Let's see, there are some markers over here. I believe last time we had talked to Wayne, and he told us come back later, I'm going to make you some armor. So we can do pretty much anything else. So let's look around here. What's your deal?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
And she gave me some money, so that completed a quest. Alright, there's nothing else on the chantry board. What's your deal?
Nice to see you again.
I found these scrolls in a Tevinter ruin.
Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event.
Be careful with them, they seem ancient.
Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Tevinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it.
Here you go.
I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again?
Did you go back to Spooky Demon Keep yet?
I examined your
The
scrolls.
Grey Warden Fort?
I know a
No.
few of the early chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Mafarath's final days, and perhaps more.
Mophareth? Andraste's husband?
I know, it's remarkable. The same Mafarath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime.
How long will it take to decipher?
It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
They shall be named Maleficar,
7 gold.
blessed ones.
She
They
gave me
shall find no
750,
rest
chat.
in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
I believe someone told me in a
What is it? I have work to do.
YouTube
Alright.
comment that I missed a backpack in this area. So I'm looking to see if there's a merchant here that sells a backpack that I missed.
You're back. You need... Oh, yeah.
That guy doesn't have one. There's the dwarf merchant that used to be my main man over here. Let's see if Gorham sells it.
Dwarf, you do your father proud, my lord. Certainly.
Backpack, there we go. Sweet. Alright, now we can
Dwarven
carry
craft.
more things and not
Fine
sell them.
Dwarven
Aha.
crafts, direct from Orzammar. You do your father proud,
What?
my lord. Dwarven crafts.
I was not trying to
Fine
do that
Dwarven
again.
crafts, direct from Orzammar.
Okay. I'll click on wait again, and after that, I think I'm going to go to the dwarf place.
You're here about your order? I am very, very pleased to say it's done.
And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering swine wear it.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid? The leg guards are too tight. It'll chafe. The dye isn't even... Look here. I see a splotch. It's garbage, I say.
It's fine. Truly. It's a work of art. Here, wear it well. Now kindly leave.
What did I get? Wade's drakeskin gloves, boots, and leather armor. Require 20 strength. She could wear it. Oh my god, she can have shoes finally. She gets shoes! Is there a Wade hat? I don't see one. Alright, quick save. Let's see if we can turn in another one.
Don't tell me you're wearing that garbage. Find me more scales. I'll make you some real armor. Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you?
Mark, what would be considered rich? Yours 2 gold? I mean, that's like comparative, you know? Like, for a very long time when I played the game, I thought rich was just having more than 250 gold. Because the most expensive thing I wanted was the Griffin, and that was 250 gold. So I was like, anyone that could just do this instantly is rich. But then, at this point, I'm sitting on 7,000 gold, and it's just like... I could just go buy 2 legendaries if I wanted to, but yeah, it just builds up over time because there's nothing else I need to spend money on, you know, so it just piles up. But then there's people, you know, and so people think I'm rich because I have 7,000 gold. And then there's people like Guild MM who have multiple accounts that are at the gold cap. He has hundreds of thousands of gold, so I think he's rich. So it just depends. I have more Drake skills.
You must be kidding. We're done. No.
Eren, more scales. I can make another set.
Dear Andraste, no.
I've been thinking every night about what I'd do different. It's all in my head. Dear Eren, don't worry. I can make it faster this time.
You can?
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend, and I'll have my finest work for you.
Wait, you can give gold? I'll just say here are the scales.
I'll just close the shop until he's done. Thank you so much, rotten bastard.
Wow. I guess I'll pay with the dragon, since that's the Drake. I don't even remember where I got the Drake skills from. The more you tip, the better the gear. Alright. You got them from Drakes. Yeah, I just can't even remember where I fought the Drakes. I remember fighting the dragons. Those are memorable. Alright. Frostback Mountains. Is that Orzammar? I think so. I think that's the only place I haven't been to on this map. Oh. Ran into something.
Time.
Oh my. Gwen isn't going to manually heal the NPCs, is she? I think she just ignores them. Shattering shot? No, I was trying to save the soldier. Almost did. Don't you love having so much gold? It's demotivating, because like you said, you could just buy what you want. Demotivating? No, because every single Tuesday I do a huge giveaway to my community, so when I get money, it's usually just like, oh sweet, I could do another giveaway with this. But it definitely, like, in my eyes, you know, loses its value. But like, for example, whenever I salvage things all the time, and so ectoplasms build up. And then recently, I was like, okay, guys, I've got like 4,000 ectoplasms. I'm going to give like 2,000 away tonight. So there was like, you know, I mean, it was like 2,500 because there was 10 winners of a stack of ectos. Frostback Mountain Pass. Quick save. Now for us, this is coming home, so this could be nice and awkward. Should gamble it? I'll let other people decide if they want to gamble it. Whoa, my god. What the hell? I thought we were gonna talk with those people. Alright, I could keep fighting. I'm just gonna reload. We just got clocked. I didn't summon or anything because I thought we were gonna walk into the city. And then immediately, you know, it would de-summon all the stuff that we had summoned because it happens every time we go through a zone line. What the hell?
Let's do something fun.
About time a warden
About time a warden showed up. Okay, so it's a Grey Warden event.
Try to be merciful.
This is more like
Enough.
Wow. When you really sucked at healing him.
I'm here.
Ow, what was that spell?
You forced our hand.
What's Shale's injury? Cracked skull, penalty to cunning.
as you desire. And so I shall.
Bounty hunters.
Of course.
We'll use one of the injury cure kits. We're gonna be here for a while.
Look at all these people hawking their wares. It's almost like a little city.
Surface Dwarf, Shady Thug, Tornus the
You
Deserter.
have some kind of problem.
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars, apparently.
Oh? What was this about?
Here to bring you in for desertion.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
All the noise and bother.
I never liked this part.
Pigeons!
Shale just yelled death to all pigeons as like a battle cry.
Oh, lovely.
Come, let's get some fun.
This is annoying.
Finally beneath my foot.
Ah, wonderful.
Guild supplies, frost shear. That was one of my Blackstone Irregular quests. Duster, leather armor. No, I don't need that. And everyone else is like, yeah, this is fine. Farron.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
Previously owned?
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy like new for much, much less?
Where did you get the like new armor from?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
Let me take a look.
Of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
24-hour. Portrait of a Goose Girl. I don't think I need any of that, but okay.
Did you hear? Andraste's ashes have been found here in Ferelden.
You're welcome.
When? Is this yours?
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes. I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones, too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then, but thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Did you lose your caste when you left Orzammar?
It's not your business. But like my father, I was born on the surface. We never had a caste to leave. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
I should go.
Best of luck to you.
Quick say, I'm Russian, ban me? Why? My wife is Russian.
King Loghain will not suffer
I love Russian.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne
The
is
king's
settled.
wiper. Settled? Is it about my father?
You're the exile. Aye. Despite your brother Balin's best efforts, sorrow finished what your kinslaying started. Your father is dead.
Kinslayer? Oh, you're not getting in.
How did Endrin die?
Losing two sons, one to murder and one to exile. Who can blame him for seeking peace among the ancestors?
The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
What? He's a traitor and a kinslayer. You said it yourself. In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Intimidate. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
New quest. Seek out Steward Bandalore.
A trust follow, Warden.
Do you think they
Your
sell
arrival is a
miniatures of these in the city? I would love to have some on my mantle.
Must respect your new role.
Oh, interacting with these gives XP.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Braga,
Delighted.
all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. Don't say that.
Do you miss the life you once had, Shell? These centuries of memories you have lost.
Does it miss being within its mother's womb?
Do I... Well, no. I don't remember that far back.
It is no different. My memory stretches only so far, and what went before is now lost.
And you remember nothing at all? Not even a little bit?
There are images, faces who I have no names for, places I remember being, but not where they are. Do I miss these things? They are without context. I feel only disquiet when I think of them.
Like dreams, then. When you awake, all the details have fled.
Is that what it is to dream? Then yes, perhaps it is like that.
How very sad. To discover your entire life has been a forgotten dream. I am so sorry.
That's an interesting metaphor. Do you miss being in your mom's womb? Why you hate us and? Us and? What? The only thing I hate is all the spelling errors in every one of your messages. But I think that you're just trying to rile someone up and get some sort of reaction here. You're not gonna find it. Rus? That's not a word. If you're implying that I hate Russians, I don't. I just told you my wife's Russian. My son is half Russian. You are 100% stupid.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You'll not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Oh my god.
Time to interrupt the cutscene with 30 stacks of burning. 25 months Mukluk Bob.
Troll? Yeah, it's just someone being stupid. If they keep it up, Fluke can knock him out. This worm is on fire. Oh my god, I got 30 stacks of burning. Oh god! Okay, I was waiting for that to end.
Exile, you were not to show your face here again. I have enough crime to deal with. I shouldn't have to dump you back in the deep roads.
I have a new house, the Grey Wardens.
That's right. You found pity topside. The Wardens should have better sense when choosing allies. Surfacers and their cloud-addled heads. Fine, oh illustrious Grey Warden. What do you want?
The Blight is coming, and I need Orzamar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
A no troll, I'm a drunk Russian. I highly doubt you're even Russian. I can't imagine a Russian going into random channels on the internet and being like, don't you want to blame me for the war, you should ban me. No, I think you're probably between like 12 and 14 years old. You're probably just, I don't know, I would guess American. Because I'm American, and you remind me a lot of the stupid kids I know, and you're just acting dumb. I would guess the only thing you're drunk on right now is a Capri Sun. Can a city function like this?
Blame yourself for that. The deaths in your house brought us here. And still the tavern is open, and the market is busy. Orzammar suffered worse. The ancestors will see us through.
Sounds like you're idiots, or you misspelled your. I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Alright, quick save. Okay, give me just a second here. I am just going to get rid of this because this creature is distracting me from my game. Okay.
It's big.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? I can move aside. I don't have much to bring them.
Did I hear you mention your son?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Safe return? Is he missing?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Do you want me to go look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden. That's what I do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good Widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Could you give me a lead to go on? Was the fake Russian band? Yeah, I was just finding it distracting.
I hope that is someone being murdered and not simply singing.
Oh, wait, we're gonna meet the redhead dwarf. I forgot about him.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
Why are you invoking a human god?
The Maker brought forth this world and every creature in it. He chose a human woman as his prophet and bride, but he loves all races. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Why would we want a human chantry in Orzammar?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
Whose permission do you need to open a chantry?
The Shaperate controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
I really don't want to do a quest to help the chantry out. Good luck with that.
Never mind. The Shaper of Memories has refused me so far. I thought perhaps with another advocate. Well, if you have a change of heart, let me know.
No, man. I do not want to do that. You guys are the causes of a lot of problems.
Oh, wonderful. A dwarven tavern. I've always wanted to try some of their ale. I hear it's quite potent.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me. Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns.
And disappointment to my mother.
You've been living on the surface, right? Does it function any worse than Orzammar for having abolished caste?
Things are hardly equal on the surface.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar is so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
So you get to vote on the next king?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
How does the caste system work, anyway?
Badly. Serious. Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
I should get going.
As you wish.
They're everywhere. I can't take it.
Not sure what it's called in English, but here in Europe we have a syrup you mix with water. In this case, Capri Sun syrup you can make into big bottles of your own. It tastes pretty much like the real deal. Sounds like Mio or something. Wait, where does this go? Let's go check out the other side of the city.